So how should you design your brand? If you're a creative or a designer, you want to have a specific, clear vision and objective. So number one is have clarity. Have a clear direction where you're going and how you want your brand to look in the long run. So, the first few years it might be okay. You might just be learning and growing. So it's all right. You can test some things out. But over the long term, what do you want to project to your audience? What do you want your image to be, your personality and your brand? What do you want it to represent? So clarity, having a clear goal. And it doesn't have to be so structured at the start, but as long as you have that, first direction, then you just focus on that. So be clear of where you're heading in the future, the next 5 years, write down a goal, write down a bit of the ideas that you have and start off with that. Number two, you want to have a consistent look and feel. So if you go on my website, you can see that I've picked, simple colors. I've picked like a white, gray, a dark black, charcoal color, and just an orange. So it's pretty much 3 colors, usually just a 2 color because I use white. So you want to keep consistent. Don't use so many colors, depending on your brand, but usually stick to 2 or 3 colors. Same thing with typefaces. Only stick with 2 or 3 typefaces. Yes, you can break the rules, but this is just a general rule to keep it clean, simple, consistent, and make it easy and legible to read and to experience your brand, whether that's on website, whether it's print. So you want to make sure that the look and feel is consistent. If they're on Instagram, if they're on, Creative Market, on Dribbble, if you're on a YouTube channel, make sure all the banners, all the logos, are consistent. They connect well. So when people go on a certain landing page or website, and then they go to your other thing and it doesn't match up, they're going to be like, oh, what the heck? And they're going to trust you. They're going to feel like you're not professional. So keep that look and feel consistent. Number 3, have your own platform. So build your own website. Now, there's plenty of tools. Like you can use Squarespace, you can use Wix, even WordPress if you want to learn a bit of, how to build themes and a bit of WordPress. I use Divi, so I don't do coding. So that's really cool as well. And it's really easy, man. It's cheap to build your own websites, but you need to go online. You have to have a digital online presence. You have to have an online presence. You have to have an online presence. You got to be digital. If you're not digital, you're too slow. The world is transforming and technology is rapidly changing. So you got to be online, get a website. Don't just stick to one platform. Don't just stay on Dribbble. That's not good enough. Build your own website so you can have a place where you have full control over it and full flexibility. So you can let people come to that website and you can grow and learn and you can share your knowledge there. Sell your products, sell services, all that type of thing. So it's very important that you do that. Number 5 is experiment and have fun. It's a personal brand. It's not like some big crazy thing, just enjoy it, have fun. I love Aaron Draplin. He's always inspires me. He just has fun. He just does logos and experiments and plays around and, he just enjoys it, And that's the cool thing about a personal brand. You can have fun with it. You can experiment, explore different ideas. It doesn't have to be literal. It can be like a metaphor. It can represent your own personality. Even for me, like the reason why I chose like orange is because, I'm vibrant, I'm energetic. I have a lot of drive. Orange represents fire as well. I'm sort of fiery and very motivated. So that's why I picked colors like that. And my logo is like hand lettered it. So I wanted to be, creative, and I still do a little bit of hand lettering now. And you can see these small, subtle things that just from the design will reflect that personality and character and the image of the brand that I want to build.